Silvius, the time was that I hated thee, and yet it is not that I bear thee love, but since that thou canst talk of love so well, thy company, which erst was irksome to me, I will endure, and I'll employ thee too. But do not look for further recompense than thine own gladness that thou art employed. Knowest thou the youth that spoke to me erewhile? Think not that I love him, though I ask for him. 'Tis but a peevish boy, yet he talks well. But what care I for words? Yet words do well when he that speaks them pleases those that hear. It is a pretty youth, not very pretty, but sure he's proud, and yet his pride becomes him. He'll make a proper man. I love him not, nor hate him not, and yet I have more cause to hate him than to love him. For what had he to do to chide at me? He said mine eyes were black, and my hair black, and now I'm remembered scorned at me. I marvel why I answered not again. But all that's one. Omittance is no quittance. I will write to him a very taunting letter, and thou shalt bear it. I will write it straight. The matter's in my head and in my heart. Go with me, Silvius.
First, let me tell you whom you have condemned. Not me, begotten of a shepherd's swain, but issued from the progeny of kings, virtuous and holy, chosen from above by inspiration of celestial grace to work exceeding miracles on earth. I never had to do with wicked spirits, but you, polluted with your lusts, stained with the guiltless blood of innocence. Because you want the grace that others have, you judge it straight a thing impossible to compass wonders but by the help of devils. No, misconceived, Joan of Arc hath been a virgin from her tender infancy, chaste and immaculate in very thought, whose maiden blood thus rigorously effused will cry vengeance at the gates of heaven. Will nothing turn your unrelenting hearts? Then lead me hence, with whom I leave my curse. May glorious sun never reflects his beams upon the country where you make abode, but darkness and the gloomy shade of death environ you till mischief and despair drive you to break your necks or hang yourselves.
Sometimes her head on one side, some another. I never saw a vessel of like sorrow so filled and so becoming. In pure white robes and gasping to begin some speech, her eyes became two spouts. Fury spent, anon did this break from her. Good Antigonus, quoth she, since fate against thy better disposition hath made thy person for the thrower out of my poor babe. According to thine oath, places remote enough are in Bohemia. There weep and leave it crying, and for the babe is counted lost forever. Perdona, I hear thee call it. For this ungentle business put on thee by my lord, thou ne'er shalt see thy wife. Paulina more. And so with shriek she melted into air. Affrighted much I did in time collect myself, and thought this was well. There lie, and there